Hello, my name is Ben Haynes. This is my desk crit number 2 for my project, How to Save Money. Um, the main thing I'm looking to do is for people, maybe as they get a job, often they know they are supposed to save money, but they don't know how much money to save or for what reasons to save. So the goal of my project is to give some structure to that savings. So although that was the main goal of my project, I've had some additional suggestions from people who have commented on my journal or in my previous desk crit. One of the suggestions was, well, who can save money? So I did a small section. I guess I could do a small section about that. Another question, well, how much should I be saving, either a dollar amount or a percentage of your income? I figured I could do something with that. Here's number 3, how to prioritize my savings. That's the main part of my project. So if I drop everything else, then this stays in. And then perhaps add some personal finance resources and then a quiz in the end to see how people understand it or if they got what they needed to out of this. Well, as I started putting all this together, here's my story view. And as you can see, there is a lot of stuff in here. In fact, it is probably too much stuff for a quality presentation for maybe what Dr. Worry is looking for. So any suggestions about what to include or what not to include would be highly appreciated. I'm just going to go through each of these sections very quickly. So for example, who can save money? Just talk about that people need to have an income in order to save money. Perhaps if you have children, you might want to model this for them. How much money to save? Your goal should be 20% of your gross pay. However, the disclaimer, life happens. Also, if you're getting a pension from your job, maybe you don't need to save 20% of your money, that sort of a thing. And then 4 and 5% rule is pretty good. That lets somebody know if you've saved this much amount, that is equivalent to, say, $1,000 a month once you reach retirement. Main part of my project, how to prioritize the savings. I plan on doing that as a house metaphor. The idea being that if you have a good foundation, then the rest of your financial building will be okay. But if you do not have a good foundation, then if an emergency comes along, you might destroy your finances. So going through this, first priority is emergency savings. For anywhere from 3 months to 12 months if you have a more secure job. If you have someone who can help you out with emergency expenses, maybe you only need 3 months of savings. However, if you're in a job that is economically sensitive, or if you do lose your job, you're going to have a 6 to 12 month job search, you probably need 12 months of emergency savings to survive that job search. Next priority is any short-term savings. You're saving for the house down payment or saving for a car or that super boat vacation or something. You need to have money for that. After that, if your employer retirement plan offers a match, you want to get enough to at least get that match because that's 100% easy money. After that, maximize a Roth IRA. After that, if you have extra money to save, that goes into your employer's retirement account. After that, save after-tax money in a brokerage account. So all that would be taxed, but it would be more savings for you. Have some kind of a summary at the end where we talk about all of this. And then you can see after that, I would have a section over here for maybe resources and things. And then when we learn to do a financial quiz, I'm going to look at adding something for that. So once again, going back up here, here's kind of the main slide with the main topics that I have so far. Any suggestions that you could offer would be helpful. I feel like this is a lot. Like I said, number 3 is my priority, how to actually prioritize that savings. I think if I get too much into, well, what is this account? What is that account? That sort of a thing, that it's going to end up diluting my project. So if any suggestions that you have, or maybe there's information I really do need to include or something like that, or maybe how to go about doing a section, I would appreciate any feedback that you might have. Like I said, this is not how my final project is going to look. This is simply a skeleton just to give me an idea of where I'm going so far. So any suggestions or anything that you can tell me, I would appreciate it.